I'm not impressed. Obviously, I'm not impressed. And you could say why? Because we won 3-1. Yes, we did. But I'm not impressed for some reasons. I am not impressed for some reasons. Obviously, the starting 11, which I think the starting 11 was solid. We had a very, very solid 11. Chaloba being starting this game, which I think was cool. You get me? We have that fraud, Robert Sanchez in post, and we had Rich James in the right back, Tosin Adrabayo and Chaloba as the two centre back, Kukurela, who got a goal today, Drewsby, who was solid, Casedo, Nonimado Eke, Kopama, Pedro Neto, and Nicholas Jackson. I think this was a solid 11. I think it was a solid 11. I looked at that 11 and I was like, okay, this is good. Is it top? Yeah, no. But if you look at our backline was solid. But now let's get into the negatives of this game. Let's get into things I'm not impressed. Then we'll get into things I'm impressed. Now let's start with Sanchez. Sanchez needs to be investigated. They need to investigate him. I think he should be investigated. I don't know. He gambles with Chelsea clean sheets. He gambles with it. I think he gambles with it. Yes. He needs to be investigated. You get me? He needs to be, because I don't understand. Is he do he intentionally comes in the mat and say, today I will make a mistake? Now, the annoying part is like, if you look like our number 9 position, which Jackson has been awful for the past 2 months now, he has been rubbish. You say, okay, there's nobody there. We have nobody there. We have to manage. But when in our goalkeeping position, we don't lack options. We have more than 20 goalkeepers in that position. We don't lack options. But guess what? Sanchez is the number 1. Pochettino tried this shit last season. It didn't work out. Sanchez was moved from a first choice goalkeeper to at Brighton to third choice. We brought him in at Chelsea. Pochettino tried him. It didn't work. Hope, as in, glory be to God, he got injured. Petrovic took over, and the rest is history. But no, this Italian leader, this bold-headed demon came in. Guess what? He says Sanchez is my number 1. Petrovic wasn't given a chance, was sent on loan. That he's up for sale. And since then, we have been going on. Oh my God. Bozo moment after bozo moment. Like, Sanchez is a fraud. Sanchez is a fraud. There's no way we can be going for the league and we have Sanchez as our goalkeeper. Arsenal got rid of Ramsdale and we are keeping Sanchez. We are giving Sanchez chances. See, if this club wants to prove they're a serious club, next season Sanchez has no. In fact, from next match, Sanchez has no business being at that post. Give Flip Jorgensen a run of game in the Premier League. 5 matches. Then yes, we'll see what happens. 5 matches, then we can compare and contrast. But no, Maresca has, he's a stubborn he-goat. He wants to prove that the Robert Sanchez project is going to work. See, at this point, rip it up. Our club, we sign player in the summer and we sell them in winter. We have ripped things up quickly. Rip this shit up. And from next, I don't want to see Sanchez in that goal post. What? Sanchez. Now let's get to Pedro Neto. That Portuguese fraud. Like, I've been asking people, someone should explain to me, calmly, explain to me what is the work of Pedro Neto at Chelsea. You tell me he tracks back. I've never heard of a defensive winger. Maybe Pedro Neto, that is a new position for him. He's a defensive winger. Pedro Neto is the first defensive winger in the world. I've never heard of a defensive winger. Pedro Neto, he cannot shoot. Pedro Neto, he cannot dribble, cannot even keep the ball. Pedro Neto, he does not create chances. What he does, run. Gives him the ball, he looks like this. He doesn't even know where he's going. Gives him the ball, he looks for where to pass. Cucurella, who is a left back, was more effective than that brother. And that is one thing I thank you, Maresca, for changing him quickly. Rip him out immediately. And I'll give Maresca kudos. He made changes earlier than he normally used to do. I think he did everything right, everything like 100%, did everything right. But you need to start betting Sanchez. But now let me ask our fan base, why exactly do you guys feel like Pedro Neto is better than Noni Madueke? Noni Madueke's end product is not the best, yes, but at least you see what he's doing. You see his intentions. He moves the ball, he gets into the 18, he crosses it low. He doesn't. Pedro Neto just hoofs it up. What is he playing? Pedro Neto is a fraud. The earlier, I don't know when is coming for him. The earlier we start benching him or get rid of him, the better for this club. The better, the earlier we start benching Pedro Neto, because nobody has. If you know the work of Pedro Neto or what exactly Pedro Neto is good at Chelsea, please help me in the comment section. So it doesn't look like a madman. Because I've been asking multiple people, so it doesn't look like I'm just going into him. Because a lot of people is not speaking about the 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 the, the rubbish performance, the stinkers that brother has been dropping. A lot of people is not speaking about it. He draws stinkers, and everyone just like, everyone gets onto Madueke. Madueke has 8 goal contribution. He scored today. But guess what? Everyone was on him. Bench him. Bench him. He's not good. He's not playing for this. See, if, like I said, when I saw Sancho warming up, if Enzo Moresca removed Madueke and left Neto in that pitch, then I will know that coach is not serious. I will know he's not serious. He's not really serious. So we started this match solidly with a goal that was, it looked like an offside from Tosin Adrabayo, and kudos to him. He has been solid for us. He's not the best defender, but I think he puts up a solid performance anytime he comes on. Tosin Adrabayo doesn't make rubbish mistakes. The only thing I think he does is that sometimes he's not where he should be. Sometimes he's at the wrong place at the wrong time. You get me? And that's his problem. They might misplace a marking, but that's it. He hasn't done, we have had worse performances, but so far so good. He has been solid. Now the question is, can he be consistent with it? I don't know. Now Trevor Chalobah. Oh my God. When I look at him, and then I look at our sporting director, a lot of people look at Enzo Moresca and say, he was the one that chased him out. No, it was the work of a sporting director. Enzo Moresca is not a manager. He's a head coach. He has, I won't say little to no say. He has a say in some, but the sporting director basically makes most of those decisions. The decision of Trevor Chalobah to be sent on loan was the sporting director's decision. Why? Because he's pure profit and Chelsea needs him to balance the book. That's why. You get me? That's why we pushed him on loan. And there are thoughts of him he's going to leave in summer. Now let's not get into it, but he was solid. Man of the match performance, solid. Reece James, my captain. See, the whole backline was solid. You see that backline? I don't know where last I saw such class, such quality of players, such quality crop of players. Like, I've seen rubbish. This backline was solid. We could have had a clean sheet if not for that fraud. There's no way Robert Sanchez is a Spanish player, because Spanish players are very, very good. Look at Cucurella. You know he's a Spanish player. No, that brother is not a Spanish player. No. He's not a Spanish player. There's no way in this world he's a Spanish player. He's a Spanish player. Nah, that guy. Now let's get into the midfield. Caicedo, solid. F-warmer. He does the dirty job. Bro, the amount of time that brother went in for tackles, and as a DM, that guy is a complete proper DM. Proper DM. He's very good when it comes defensively. When it comes to attacking as well, he progresses with the ball. He moves the ball, gives nice passes. Very good. Bruce Biel was very, very solid today. Very, very solid. I think he put up a good job. He was marking the ball, even though he wasn't played in his preferred position, but I think he was good. He was all right. Genuinely, I've never said Bruce Biel was bad. I think he's good, but it's just that the players ahead of him, it's just like, he's good, but players ahead of him is just the problem. Like, he's in the same situation as Joao Felix. These are good players, but they have better qualities in front of them. Noni Madueke, solid performance. I think he was very, very good today. Solid performance. think Drewsby have an assist. Then Chaloba assisted the goal for Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke very very good. 9 goal contribution this is in the Premier League. Solid. Remember, this brother is a 30 million player. 30 million. And everyone is getting onto him. Solid player. I think Noni Madueke is the mayor. The mayor of Wolverhampton. He owns that club. Noni Madueke is the owner of Wolverhampton. Solid performance. Now let's get on to Jackson. Oh my goodness, guy. Oh, when last did Jackson score a goal? Jackson. Jackson is a good player, and really like Jackson. I like him. He's a very good player. But for a club as big as Chelsea, Jackson is not it. Jackson is a second half, a second option of his, as a striker. There's no way Jackson should be our first choice as a striker. We need an absolute killer. We need a terrorist at that front line. Alexander Isak. In fact, Victor Gyökeres is not my preferred option. Victor Osimhen, you know how I like him. We need a solid striker in that position. And kudos to Enzo Maresca, made some good changes, brought in Desasi, who was good. I thought he would look bad. Joao Felix, here and there, solid. Malo Gusto, he's there, it's fine. You get me? I think generally everything was good, but apart from these 3 things I mentioned, Sanchez, Neto, and Jackson, I think the overall we did okay. 3 points, 4th in the league right now, 4 points behind Arsenal, and then we'll be facing Man City next. And we have a 1 week rest because they're playing the Champions League. I'll be having a week rest, and I think we are traveling to Etihad. I think Etihad. Yeah, I think first match was at our home. I think it was at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, we are traveling to Etihad to face Manchester City, and we just have to pray we get lucky. I don't know. Those teams they are picked very very good form. But let's not discuss about Manchester City. We'll get it in the match preview. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, I'll be dropping a transfer video tomorrow morning, so make sure you check it out.